Welcome, everyone. Today we're discussing a topic that affects many daycare owners and childcare managers, selecting between new and refurbished indoor play equipment. I recently spoke with a daycare owner who saved $50,000 up front by buying used equipment, but ended up spending even more on repairs within the first year. What are your thoughts on this ongoing debate?
That's actually a perfect example of why this topic deserves careful consideration. I've been in the commercial playground industry for over a decade, and the initial cost savings of used equipment can be really tempting. We're talking about 30 to 50% less in many cases. But there's definitely more to the story.
Right? There are additional considerations beyond the upfront costs. What are some of the key factors people should consider when making this decision?
Well, there are three major considerations that immediately come to mind: safety standards, warranty protection, and long-term durability. New equipment is designed to meet all current safety regulations, which is vital for liability protection. Plus, you typically get an extensive warranty, often 5 to 10 years for structural components.
That's quite different from used equipment warranties, isn't it?
Absolutely. With refurbished equipment, you're usually looking at very limited warranties, maybe 30 to 90 days, if you get any warranty at all. And here's something that keeps me up at night. You often don't know the full history of used equipment. Was it properly maintained? Has it been damaged? These are critical questions that can affect safety.
Those are really valid concerns. Have you ever encountered situations where refurbished equipment might actually be a good choice?
Yeah, that's a great question. For facilities with occasional or seasonal usage, like say a small church or a community center, carefully selected refurbished equipment might make sense. Plus, there's actually an environmental benefit to reusing existing equipment, but you really need to do your homework.
Speaking of homework, what should people look for when inspecting used equipment?
Oh man, there's quite a list. You want to check for cracked plastic, torn nets, damaged safety rails, missing parts or bolts, and those are just the visible issues. Sometimes you'll get your used playground pieces only to find that all the hardware needs replacement. And locating matching components for older equipment, that can be a real headache.
That's a great point. We'll come back to that in just a moment, but first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Today's episode is presented by Little People's Cove, your trusted choice for creating safe and engaging play environments for children. From pediatric clinics to daycares and museums, we provide commercial-grade furniture and toys designed to meet the highest safety standards. Our experienced team offers transparent pricing and quick shipping from U.S. warehouses. Visit us at www.littlepeoplescove.com to view our curated catalog of quality play equipment.
And we're back. You were talking about equipment inspection. What about safety standards? How do those factor into the decision?
Safety standards are absolutely important. Current guidelines are constantly being updated, and new equipment is created to meet or surpass these standards. With used equipment, you might be dealing with outdated safety features or equipment that's no longer compliant with regulations.
Makes sense. You mentioned earlier about costs. Can you break down the total cost of ownership for our listeners?
Sure, you've got to look beyond just the purchase price. Consider installation costs, expected maintenance, anticipated repairs, insurance implications, and potential revenue impact. Have you ever thought about how equipment quality affects customer attraction and retention?
That's an interesting angle I hadn't considered.
Yeah, modern equipment with current designs and features can be a huge draw for families. I remember working with a family entertainment center that saw a 30% increase in repeat visitors after upgrading to new equipment. The bright colors, modern play elements, and current themes really make a difference.
Regarding repairs versus replacement, what's your general rule of thumb?
Well, there are three key triggers for replacement: age-related deterioration, safety hazards, and recall notices. But here's something most people don't realize. Older equipment doesn't necessarily need replacement just because of its age. It's more about condition and functionality.
So, what would you say to someone who's really struggling with this decision right now?
I'd say first, be honest about your usage patterns and budget, both short and long term. Second, factor in all those hidden costs we discussed. And third, consider this an investment in both safety and your business's reputation. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Any final words of wisdom for our listeners?
Yeah, I'd encourage everyone to really do their due diligence. Get professional inspections, check for recalls, and consider the total cost of ownership. And remember, choose new or refurbished, but ongoing maintenance is key to protecting your investment and keeping kids safe.
This has been incredibly informative. For those who want to learn more about quality play equipment options, visit www.littlepeoplescove.com. Thank you for sharing your expertise with us today.
Thanks for having me. It's been great discussing such an important topic.